Alright guys, today is August 27th and here is update number 10. So we're gonna start with my AeroGarden unit here, and I want to show you the plant that I have in here. This is the Ahi Charapita Peach, and I groomed it really aggressively to keep it small. So right now it's about 6 inches tall and about 9 to 10 inches across. And then you see all those fruits there? It's producing really nice for a small plant that I trim so often. I have a video on the trimming method that I used, so I will link you guys below, so if you want to watch it, just check it out down there. Alright, let's go outside and I'll show you the rest. Alright guys, here is the outside garden. I'm just gonna give you a quick look at them. Not much has changed since the last video, but I'm going to harvest some fruits today. So they're looking fantastic right now. Look at this, beautiful, nice green. Lots of pods are coming, so I'll show you that in the span of a few weeks. So there's the rest of them over here. They're potting up a lot, so I will show you more pods in the next video. Right now they're still small. You see they're down there. So these are looking really nice and green. They're really healthy, growing like crazy. So I'm still continuing to fertilize them with some bloom so that it would assist them to grow. All of these pods here, and then these here, see that? Looking very good. I got rid of a bunch of plants, so my garden is looking very nice and organized right now. So here, some are here. See, the tomato plants are gone. The cantaloupe, see how big that tomato plant, it fell over here. Okay, these are some of them. And then the last bed, I put some extras there. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest some fruits. So today I'm gonna pick some of those down there. You see that? All those red and yellow, and that's what I'm picking. So let me go ahead and pull them off, and then I'll show you how many I got. Lemon Starburst. Alright guys, here are some of the pods that I picked just now. I waited too long to pick these because I didn't know what to do with them. They're just not enough to do what I want. So a lot of these are a little older than I would like. So I'm probably just gonna take seeds out of here and save them, and then I'm gonna do a seeds giveaway later on in the season. So oh, I have one more plant, so let me show you. We got to get some pots for those as well. Alright, here it is. This is the Sweet Misery that looks really different this year. So it actually turns red. So there's a few pots down here, right there. That's what it looks like when it's yellow. Okay, so I'll pick a few of those and I'll show you. Alright guys, here it is. One of my favorite pods that I was saving, the birds came and ate it. So that's a shame. I was saving that for a very long time too. It looked really nice, but here's all I got. I think I got a few smaller pods in here, but that's pretty much it. Lemon Starburst, Scarlet Roses. Man, see, they're all bruised up right here because I waited too long. And then I got one Scotch Brain. So these, you see how similar these look? Look at that. Lemon Starburst and Scotch Brain look very similar. And then my Scarlet Roses here, same thing. So alright, we'll be back in about a few weeks and I'll update you guys on the next progress. Alright guys, today is August 31st, and I have a quick update to show you guys. It's coming to the weekend, which is a holiday weekend, and I actually have to harvest some fruits to give to my parents. So I thought this is a perfect time to give you just like a quick update. I'll just show you a few fruits that are starting to form right here. So most of my plants are producing really nice pods, and they're looking much better now. It's still hot in the 90s, sometimes 97, 98 degrees Fahrenheit. But in the morning and in the evening, it's a little cooler, so the plants are doing much better. And here's my Scotch brain. You see, it's kind of wilted right now because it's really hot right now, like 97 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So see, those are the fruits right there. I'm having lots and lots of fruits off of the Scotch brain here. They're still flower drops, but I think half of it are actually sticking. So good amount of fruit so far. And this is my other crosses. Man, I really love this one because it looks amazing. See here? Yeah, it starts out yellow, stays yellow, and then it'll stay for a long time, and then it will turn red. But very good flavors, pretty hot, and the plant looks beautiful, very wide and bushy. Okay, there's the Scotch brain back there. Fruits are forming as well. That's my contest plant, and I actually only got 4 so far, but I'm sure from the looks of this I may get in the 50s, not in the hundreds like those other guys, but I'm still happy. Okay, and here are my Texas Crimson Bonnets, and man, these guys are putting out pods all over the place. You see that? All those pods down there? Good amount. They're putting more, so I think I'm gonna get a good harvest later this season. And here are my white Thai, and I actually harvested a bunch of it before I started the video. So these are going to my parents because they love these. They're very, very good, so they use it pretty often. They love the crunch and the heat and good flavor. So this is what they look like so far after I harvested a bunch. So they're only the small ones are left, so I picked up all of the big ones. And then here are a bed of other things. Like I have my Sriracha Bonnet. Look at this. The bonnets are really cool, like a bonnet shape, and then at the end it has a stinger. So a lot of them look like that. See, there's one right here that looks really cool. So they're starting to form. I really love these shapes, you see. So this is a perfect bonnet shape that I want for my Sriracha bonnets. They're actually doing really well. And then my white habanero, not looking too good, but see those pods there? I think these may be the Yucatan white. So there you go, a good amount, not too bad. Okay, I'll stop it right here, and then I'll update you guys again soon. Alright guys, today is September 9th, and I'm gonna give you a quick update again. This is the raised bed where the lemon Starburst is, and the hornets. Nothing's happening with those guys, so I'll just show you guys real quick. Same thing as the last update. And here is my Scotch brain, and that's grown in the herb bed, and this one's doing actually a lot better than the rest of them. So you see here all these fruits. So I should have picked this guy as a contest plant, but I didn't. So there are the fruits there, and it's getting more and more each week. So there's a lot of flowers coming, and then there's fruits. You see, this should have been my contest plant, but I didn't choose this guy in the beginning because it looks the worst. So guys, when you see your plant look bad in the beginning, it may turn out better later in the season if you take care of it. So don't misjudge it like I did every season. So see, these guys doing quite nice. I think I will probably get 50 to 60 fruits, maybe even more from this guy, because there are more flowers coming out and the temperature is cooling down, so it's actually doing amazing. So that's a good producer right there. And these are just my basil. They're just out of control. I can't use them all. And here is my Sweet Misery that turned out a little different. The plant looks awesome. Look at that. Very nice and bushy. It's kind of yellow because it's been raining like crazy for the past few days, and it's getting just too much water. And back there is my contest Scotch Brain. So you see fruits. There are a lot of fruits, but just not as much as the other one. And the leaves are curling up due to all those water we're getting. See, the fruits right there. So it's doing okay. Less than that one over there. And here is another Sweet Misery, not doing much, just flowers. And this here is my Texas Crimson Bonnet. And you see those fruits down there? It's doing pretty well. Good amount of fruits. And some more in here. And my Stargazer finally produced one fruit right there. I'm really happy about that one. And I think I have a ghost pepper in here somewhere. There it is right here. It's pointing upward. And then another Scotch Brain over here. This one's actually doing good too. See, the Scotch Brain is very pretty. See all those fruits down there? It's blending in. And as usual, the white Thai, my favorite variety. I picked a bunch of this already, and then as soon as I picked those, then they put more back. See that? I love the way they grow because you see these cluster here? So sometimes they have like 7 to 10 peppers in a single cluster, and they grow like very wide, and they're just beautiful peppers. They taste great. We make a lot of stuff with these. I like the whiter ones. Like this is a perfect time right here, like the white color right there, because they're nice and crunchy, and it gives you a really good kick. So look how beautiful they look. Okay, and here my Pequeño finally put out a fruit. So I've seen a few, and I'm really excited because I really love Pequeños. You see there? They call it little beak because the pepper look like a little beak. And then some white habaneros down there, looking horrible, but fruits. And then back here I have some more white habanero. The plant are just growing like crazy, but they're not fruiting as much. So hopefully at the end of the season they'll put more fruits out. It's just, see how big they are? And see those right there? They're like almost 5 feet tall because the fence is 6 feet. This one as well. Okay, oh, and let me show you my Sriracha Bonnets. Look at these. See? Very cool looking. And that one there, Sriracha Bonnet. Have a few in there. This one here. And some of my other crosses here. These are new ones, so I'll show you guys later once they produce a fruit. And this is just a bed of random thing. Comfrey fish pepper. Oh, I have another fish pepper that's producing pretty well. A very small plant. And here is my super pekin that I started new. Cucumber. And this one here, I have the Gangsta Red, Gangsta Yellow, the Linzo. The Linzo, let me show you why I love the Linzo. You see here? That's how it grows. Like you get like 10, 15 peppers in a cluster too. So this cluster here is very, very productive. And many people have grown this that I sent seeds to, and they can confirm that it is an extremely heavy producer. Like hundreds of pods on there. The pods are really cool as well. It's like thin and like this here. You see how 3 in a little section there? Pretty spicy too. And I have I think this is a jalapeno or maybe a sriracha. It's just it grew out of somewhere, so I kept it. So it's mixed in with everything else. Here's my Gangsta Red and Yellow. Don't know which one is which, but until they change color, I forgot. I have a few really nice looking pods. Look at this one. See, it's still a baby, but that is the type of shape that I want for this plant. Look, there's a little lizard right there. I have a few of these guys in the garden. They're pretty cool. They eat like those caterpillars, so they don't bother anything else. They're very fun to have around because you can see them change color. And look how tall that one is. So they're all healthy looking plants. They're just not producing as much. I guess the heat is just killing all of the flowers. And then the last bed, just random stuff here. I usually put a lot of stuff that I compost in here. That's my propagated cucumber. Alright, let me show you the fish pepper. Alright, before I go to the fish pepper, I thought I'll show you this herb that I really recommend you guys growing. And these are Peperomia Felicita. The common name is what is it? Crab claw vegetable. And they're just amazing vegetable to grow. I love these things. They're succulents. In Southeast Asia, these grow like weeds, but here it's very hard to find. But occasionally, if you go to the supermarket, the Asian supermarket, they'll sell them in packages. But they're like heart-shaped leaves. They're succulents. They're very beautiful, easy to grow, and actually, I really like the way they look. So I grow this every season. I think this is like 1 or 2 plant. It's just you can grow them as ornamental in hanging pots and stuff like that. They love water and shade, so if you do grow these things, they need shade and lots of water. Like the soil must be like this at all times, like moist like that. Okay, and here is my fish pepper. I got one fruit right there already. It's just in a little tiny pot, but there are a lot of flowers. And I crossed it with something else. Look at that. This is my cross right here. So I'll show you guys what that is later. And this is my propagated lemon starburst. A few of my new crosses that I just started here. And then my lemon starburst. This is a propagated lemon starburst. And this plant actually came from this guy here, which is a full plant. I stripped the entire plant down because it has aphids and mites and all that stuff, and now it's starting to come back. See, I think it took about 14 days for it to come back. I stripped it like that, and I stripped this one too. This is a reaper, and this is my stargazer here, looking awesome. They're gonna be a lot of fruits on this. Stargazer is another very, very productive pepper plant. If given the right condition and room, man, they produce like crazy. So these guys have been stressed, but you see all those flowers? And then let me show you one more plant. It's my black boot right there, had been trimmed as well. And then this is my crazy hornet plant. I stripped the entire plant too, and it took 12 days to come back like that. And then finally, this is the crimson star, looking horrible right now, but I'm conditioning it. I just changed out the soil. See, that's the old soil right there. So when you see your plants are not looking good, and it's like discolored like this here, and then when you touch it, it comes falling down. A lot of the times it's because of the concentration of either fertilizer or nitrogen or anything like that cause the plant to have problem. So if you leave the old soil in there, it'll continue to just keep kind of like dying off eventually. So to fix the problem, you just take it out of the bucket, rinse off all of the soil and loosen up the roots and all that stuff, and then add new soil and put it back, and the plants will recover. So if you guys have problems with your plant, it's just looking bad and all that stuff, redo your soil, give it good organic soil, and then just wash off the roots, loosen it up, and just trying to get rid of as much of the old soil as possible, and then put it back, and the plant will do fine. Anyway, I hope that tip will help you, and that is my update for this one. So I think the next one would be probably the end of the season where I cut everything down. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and thank you so much for watching.